everyone, I'm starting a new journal today. I know, another journal. This one is going to be a recipe book. So I've got two daughters and I wanted to pass on some old family recipes. So this will be the first recipe book journal, and then I'll make another one after that. So hope you enjoy it. Some of the pages I got in a Flourish junk journal swap last year, and I think it was kitchen or something like that. So a couple of these papers are from that swap. That is a Boots bag. It's a paper bag. That is an advert for a magazine. That's some papers from magazines, and as I say, some of these are from the swap, so I don't actually know how old they are. This is a colouring in book page. I think this is from a recipe book. And more magazine. This is something I made a while ago. I was testing something, so it's tea dyed and it's been cut, and it's from a magazine. And some music and some Avo dyed papers. This was just a blank piece. I'm not sure if I'll use this. I was using it as a template to cut. This is a sugar packet, some wallpaper that was left over from the correspondence journal, and some pages that I tore out of the correspondence journal when I was putting it together. So a nice batch of pages, and I've got lots of envelopes. I got these at a charity shop, so I got a whole pile of envelopes there. And the journal that I wanted to use as inspiration, she put her envelopes this way, but my envelopes are too big. If I can find her YouTube channel, I'll put it down below. I can't remember what it was called. I'm going to stick my envelopes like this. I'm going to have a tuck spot here and then a tuck spot in there. And I think I'm going to do this. Her name was Brooke the Bookmaker, or something like that. So I'll put her link below, but she tucked her envelopes in like this and put in these cards. So I'm going to do the same thing and leave a tuck spot there as well on each page. And the cover I'm using is a book that I had from a while ago. It looks like it could have been a Reader's Digest, but the size is, let me find that white page again. This is an A4 piece of paper, and folded in half it becomes A5, and that's what size my pages are going to be. So they're just going to fit inside the cover, and I have covered it with some fabric. It is 100% cotton. Someone gave it to me, and get some fluff off. It's got pansies on it. There wasn't enough of the fabric because it was only that wide. There wasn't enough to cover the whole book, so I covered half there and I covered half there, and there's a seam here in that Flourish junk journal swap. The journal was tied together with this, so I'm thinking it might be nice to just glue that somehow on there just to give it a bit of interest on the spine. But first I'm going to cover the inside and decide how I'm going to do my binding. I think using elastics might be the best option because it is a recipe journal, so you want to add things to it at a later stage. So I'll put a bit of music on, I'll fast forward, and I'll just show you as I go along while I bind this. the spine, and I glued on that lace, that bubbly stuff. I don't even know what it is. Glued that on. I did remove some pages here because the book was getting a bit too thick, and I've still got to add recipes to here, so I needed it to stay as thin as possible. And I've added some tabs. I've handwritten the tabs, used the words to sort out the recipes that I've got in my own recipe book, and I cut all the tabs out of one of these boxes. I don't know where the rest of it is. It was from a Nescafe box. So I used all the bits that I could find that didn't have writing on them, and I've cut them into rectangular shapes. I've clipped the corners using the corner rounder, and so it's made some really cute tabs, and it's special because it's got my handwriting in it. And I've made some little pockets, there, and another one there, and that will be for some more little things. And I'm going to decorate the pages. I might not decorate all the pages, but I'm going to decorate a number of the pages to get started and to give them an idea of what they need to do when they find things that are special and they want to keep. Okay, well, that worked out well. I didn't even check desserts and sweets, and it's on the sugar page. So this is a serviette. This I got in a swap, so I don't even know where to get it from if you need to get one, and I only have one. Using Mod Podge. So I have added a few recipes. I'm handwriting some, but I'm actually going to print out a whole lot because the handwriting gets a bit messy. The more I handwrite, the messier my writing becomes. But just to start with, I have handwritten a few, and I've added a photo that was left over from my Paris journal, so I've put that with French toast. I don't even know if French toast comes from Paris, France, but anyway. And I've put in a few recipes there, and I'm going to work on this a bit more, and I will show you in a few days what it looks like when it's finished. You can see that's that page there with the serviette, and I used the leftover on the edge of that one, so I think I'll write a recipe for cupcakes on there. And hope you enjoyed that. Just something quick, simple. You can use your little bits and pieces that you've got at home and put together a nice recipe book that'll hold a whole lot of memories. And I'm really happy with the way those tabs look. I thought those were so fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll update you in a few days and you'll be able to see what it looks like when it's finished. Oh, and I did that. Thought that looked really cute peeking out of there. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your day. Bye.